We have cracked the case. Honey, it's and get some cracking on today. Baby, we got a mole. We got a mole, and this mole is saying we need to look at the doctor. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this doctor got some situation with LULU because it's a lot of funny business happening at that hospital. If you guys notice, allowing his friends to take pictures of his body. What type of doctor is doing all that, honey? But before we get into that, I also gonna have to address some stuff. We did a live yesterday, late last night. I need y'all to come on up in here and get the likes like. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Come on, get the likes up. The likes ain't liking like it need to. You damn right. You darn right. I'm gonna like the like or beg for like. Get the likes up. All right, listen. Yesterday we had a live and it was a good live too. If y'all missed it, y'all missed a lot of information. It's a lot of misinformation that's going on right here. And you know I don't play that crap. You cannot tell me nothing and I'm just going to okay with it. You cannot tell me anything and I'm just going to swallow it whole. I want to know where this pill come from. What's the ingredients in this pill? You hear what I'm saying? We've been doing 2 more months of this, just swallowing and swallowing and swallowing. And I'm still sick, Tamala. It's no symptoms is being healed. Something is a problem with that. Wouldn't you say, Tamala? If you keep on giving me pills and I'm not getting any better, I want
That's
to
right.
know now, after trusting you for 2 months of taking your medication, taking your pills, I want to know, Tamala, what's in these pills?
Right.
I want to know. It ain't flip flopping. It's my safety because 2 months of all this pill popping, it is not curing nothing. I need to know. I got questions. So you know how I roll, and you know I got an open forum, honey. Everybody gonna ask a question, and this is their right to ask a question. And some of y'all don't like when people ask a question. Y'all just want people to swap. Ain't nobody a sheep like y'all, okay? So I'm gonna have to address that too because y'all trying to pin me up against another content creator, C. Ray. I ain't had nothing but respect for this girl, but y'all not gonna do that crap today, honey. I'm gonna address that shit later too. But before I address the mole and the doctor and the setup and all that crap, and her name is Lord, should I tell y'all the mole name or not? Press 2 if y'all want me to tell y'all her the name. See, I drop names. Y'all know I let y'all go all in my emails. Okay? Okay? Honey, I show they face. Okay? I'm not hiding shit. Woo! Let's get the likes up. Come on. Come on. Let's get the likes up. I'm up now, honey. I'm up high, honey. Honey, get them likes up. Get the likes up. Hurry up. I'm looking in the comment section. Come on now. Come on. Come on. All right. So before I get into that, I got to let y'all know about this girl. Do y'all know who this is right here on the screen? Press 5 if y'all know who this is on the screen. I cannot stand. Ooh, I don't like her, y'all. Oh, my God. I've been screaming so much yesterday. I don't have no breath for me to scream again. But this woman right here, she's 28 years old. She's younger than me. She got more life than me, more beauty, more youth than me. She should be thankful. But yet, here we go again, another Tamala. Y'all say these mothers supposed to be naturers and nurturers automatically. These mothers ain't no damn nurturers. All mothers are not the same. All mothers are not created equally. I can't stand when y'all want to tag a mother label and act as if that applies to every fucking mother. It does not. Okay? Because this mother right here, she unalived both of her daughters. And yes, she got multiple baby daddies. Both of her daughters and left the boy. The boy child, oh, she left him perfectly fine. But she unalived those daughters that was 8 and 9 years old. And the neighbor said, she said, Mary, I said, what? She said, I knew something was off. I said, what do you mean you knew something was off with this mother? She says, oh my God, Mary, I have been watching them. And, the mother, 28 years old, this woman right here, she was grabbing them, just beating on them, girl, beating on these girls all the whole time she seen them outside the neighborhood. And what she would do, she would take those girls inside the house, crank that music up, crank it up, like Soldier Boy, crank it up, crank it up, crank it up. And all you hear is the screams, screaming like they were living in hell, screams in agony of those girls. And she got pleasure from that shit. Do you hear what I'm saying? Well, anyway, I guess she didn't had enough of whatever it was. And I think possibly she was whooping them too hard where she probably killed one of them. And then the other one saw and she said, well, bitch, I got to kill your ass too. So she killed her too. Then they put them in suitcases. How could you put your own baby in a fucking suitcase? That is, I'm scared of dead bodies. But this mother took her own flesh and blood and put it in a suitcase and then dumped it in the ditch like they was some trash. Okay?
And what gets me, Gigi, is that the guy that was walking his dog, he had smelled his dog had been going to these suitcases. And every time when he first started walking his dog for a whole week, you didn't think of nothing. You didn't think why my dog keep going to these suitcases, digging and digging. So when he finally went to investigate, that's when he seen a part of the child in there, and he called 911 and the police came. Even the police officers, Gigi, couldn't even stomach what they saw. One police officer couldn't even control himself. He was crying while he was asking for flashlighters and extra help. He was crying. And it's
So,
sad. Yeah.
Tamala, she was so just messy with it. She allowed the body parts to hang out the suitcase.
When I guess he opened the suitcase, or the suitcase wouldn't close in. The one child that may have been bigger than the other one, because when he saw what was there, it just made him sick, and he called the police. And when he called the police, they got to the scene, and one officer, like, it sounded like he was up choking, and then what I mean by that. And then the other one, he was like crying, talking about he needed a flashlight, or crying. He just couldn't control himself. It was sad. It was so sad because they were out there really, and
Oh,
it looked like it was
Kaya!
half on the beach. It looked like
Kaya!
it was like on the beach because
Oh,
the suitcase was in some
oh,
dirt.
Tamala, Tamala. Do you see Kyla? Keep on commenting, y'all. She says the poor man that discovered the first one saw the head. Oh my
Yes,
God. Can you?
yes.
I cannot stand this person, y'all. It don't make no sense. They have adoptions agency. Y'all leave these kids alone. If y'all clearly y'all don't want these kids. Clearly y'all not mothers. Okay, you
And
don't
what
have the
you know,
nature, the nurture
his
part.
dog his dog when he did the first walk, and he noticed that the suitcases was out there half in the dirt, half like you dig a hole, put half of it in there, but all of it wouldn't chunk in. When he saw that, his dog went over there. That when they first started, he was walking his dog noticed it first, but it never dawned on him till a week later when he was walking, and this time the dog wouldn't stop. The dog, you know how when dog can smell decay. So the dog kept digging, like going over there fidgeting with this. So when he did go over there, like the young lady in the chat said, that's when he saw. I didn't want to say that part because it just so, to just think that somebody would be so harsh to do something like that to two kids. And it's just really, it's just
And Juicy Juice, Philly Juice said,
really just,
yeah, I call her Juicy Juice. I like that name though. But Philly Juice said the sad part is the dad, the biological father, was fighting for years. The system is failing these kids. Okay?
yes.
Why are y'all
And
giving these kids automatically to the mama because they got an XX chromosome? They may not be the best fit just because they got an XX fucking chromosome. Y'all
yes.
need to do an
And
investigation with these parents and just
and
stop
when
this favoritism shit.
when the other father, the one father said, because it's two different fathers for both of the children, and so when the one father said, they were asking him, he said no. He said, I wish the same thing on her that she did to my child. And he said, I've been trying to get my child from this woman. So he needs to file charges against CPS because they failed him and they also failed his children. So he needs to file a charges, against them, a lawsuit against them, because they failed him and his children. They should have let his child go with him and the other child go with the other father.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
somebody in their family, but they didn't. CPS overlooked it. They overlooked it. But one lady that lived near her, she said she would turn up the music and hear the kids screaming. So she was over there. It was a torture chamber for those kids. It was a torture chamber because if you hear that lady talk, it was just pure torture over there. And
So
nobody.
I need y'all to get the likes up. Come on. You're going to make me want a Coca-Cola. Get the likes up, y'all. Come on.
And if
Now
they knew
this,
she had
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Gigi. Okay, if they knew she had a mental illness, well,
No,
if you know that she
I'm
got,
tired of this shit. I'm tired of y'all with the mental illness. She been
but this
fucking.
is what I'm
She
saying,
been
Gigi.
fucking.
If they knew she had a
She,
mental illness,
nah,
they
I'm
should have
not.
took
I
that
don't care
children
about that.
from her.
I don't
They
care
should have took
about
them
that.
kids from her.
Mm, y'all get on my nerves with that shit.
No,
Everybody got a
that's what the courts
MI
are always
now.
trying to show.
Everybody got an MI
Everybody got a
now.
mental
Y'all want to
illness when they
excuse all
commit
these
murder.
motherfuckers for an MI now? She knew what she was doing. She knew to kill and then put the bodies in the suitcase and hide. That is somebody you strategize. You don't got no illness. You just a demonic motherfucker.
Yes, absolutely,
She
absolutely.
she know
But
how to lay on her back with all these men and let them bust it on open. That ain't
yep,
ill. She know what she doing. She
yes,
know
she
to
did.
bring her kids in the house, turn the music up so other people can't hear the yells. She knows what she doing. And then y'all
Absolutely.
want to have a bail for this hoe for what? $2 million? 2 mil. Why y'all even having a bail for people? I thought y'all said y'all love the kids. I thought y'all said y'all really cared about the fucking kids. She did this to her damn kids, and y'all gonna give this bitch a bail of $2 million. Y'all don't love the fucking kids. I'm
She
so
should
sick
have
of
no.
y'all.
Now I totally agree with you, Gigi. She should have a no bond. People that does stuff like that shit, they shouldn't even be allowed to get a bond. They should be able to sit there until their court hearing proceedings have gone. Because at the end of the day, this is just wrong. Even though she can't touch the bond, but who's to say somebody won't come and help her touch the bond or feel sorry for her? Because we have seen that done before.
Whew. Well, this is she is, y'all. Look at her with her head down.
So like I said, if I was the
Good
father,
morning,
I
Miss
would press
Henderson.
charges. I mean,
Hold
not press
on,
charges, but
Tamala, I'm
do a
playing it. I'm
lawsuit.
playing the tape. You probably can't hear on your end, but I'm playing it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, so we're going to first hear from,
And you have
regarding
somebody
your
in the
bond, we're going to
backyard.
first hear from the prosecutor from the state and regarding charges against you, charges that you are presumed innocent, on charges that allow for you to have an attorney without cost. And after we
Hold up. Did I hear that right? Did I hear that right? Did they say she's innocent? I know she is she saying she innocent?
Yes.
Press 2 if she says she innocent. I would throw this water on all of y'all. I could, I would throw this water, and this ain't cut water. I would throw this water on all of y'all. How dare she lie and say she's in it? See, she's not ill. A ill person would be, at least they'd be honest. She know the lie. She ain't ill. She know what she
Well,
doing.
throw some cut water on me, okay? You got somebody in the backyard.
All right, that's good. I love them in the backyard. Come on up. Ain't nobody in the backyard.
The expensive cut water, not the cheap cut water.
Okay, Tamala, ain't nobody in that backyard. All right, I'm about to play.
hear from the prosecutor, we'll hear from your attorney, okay?
Her name is Lucille
Madam
Watson.
Prosecutor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is an allegation of murder in two separate charges. It's alleged in this matter that the defendant did cause the death of her two daughters, 8 and 10 years old. The badly decomposed bodies of the two little girls were found in shallow graves in Cleveland in suitcases. Your Honor, the defendant is 28 years old. She scores a 1 and a 1 on the PSA, has no record noted on the PSA. Your Honor, based on the nature of the allegations and the charges in this case, I would ask for nothing less than a $2 million bond. I would implore the court to consider setting a $2 million bond, cash surety at this point, for the record. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Public Defender.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Henderson is waiving her preliminary hearing on both cases, and I ask for the most reasonable bond you can give her.
Tell me a little more about her that you know.
Judge, she's been in jail 3 days, and as you've seen the public safety assessment, she's looking for a job and she has a place to live, and all of her life has been in this area. Thank you.
Have you seen her PSA?
I have. I just said, yeah.
Let's go over it. So, no history of violence. History, 1-1. No history of violence. No convictions. No charges. Given the nature of the allegation.
I gotta stop it right here. They said no history of violence. I want to throw this wig off my head, because just because it's not reported doesn't mean that she don't have a history of fucking violence. She got a history of violence, but a lot of y'all don't report that shit. And I'm so mad at men out there. All the XY chromosomes, when these bitches is hitting on y'all need to start making a fucking report. Y'all don't want to make shit report. Y'all don't want to call the cops on these hoes. Start documenting everything. You never know. You never fucking know. Okay? Y'all have failed these kids. And the baby daddies, I know y'all don't want me to get on these baby daddies, but they failed they ass too. You know this bitch was crazy. I'm sure she probably went off on them before. That type of rage, that don't come overnight. That type of rage and anger and violent spirit, that stays with a person. She's always been that way. They saw those signs. A lot of y'all be seeing people in y'all family abuse these kids, and y'all don't say shit. Y'all be seeing y'all relatives cuss these kids out. And y'all do nothing but turn the other way because it's your own family. Own family. So I think more people need to call the police and more people need to report, even if it's their fucking family. Have that shit reported. Okay? The kids shouldn't have to live in torment. They didn't even ask to be here. Just because y'all so emotional, you don't know how to control your fucking anger. How you don't know how to control your anger and you supposed to be parenting and raising a kid to control their emotions and their issues when you don't know how to control yours? You shouldn't be. Close your legs. Close your legs. Go to God. Bow before him. Stop fornicating. God damn. Whew. Let me play. That pissed me off. I'm sorry.
As well as my concern for the safety of the public, we will deal, the bond will be $2 million. Ms. Henderson, work with your attorney, go to your hearings, and fight for your innocence, okay? Good luck, you take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
$2 million it's $1 million
Per case.
each. I'm sorry, thanks for the clarification. It's $1 million each. All right.
I don't like the judge. I'll be honest with you. $1 million each. 2 innocent girls, 10 and 8. What is wrong with America? What is wrong with America? If it was up to me, honey, I would bring you know what back. And you already know I'm not going to say it. Off with the heads. but let's go.
Any questions, Madam Public Defender?
No, thank you.
Okay. Take care, Ms. Henderson.
Aliyah Henderson, she has 2 counts of aggravated murder.
Ooh, she looks so stankin'.
Aliyah Henderson unalived her motherfucking babies, stuffed them in suitcases,
I told y'all.
and buried them in shallow graves, y'all.
She dug them up in the grave. My mama killed me. My mama killed me. She dug them up in the graves and she planted them in a shallow grave. She wanted to get away with this. She didn't have no conviction. These babies was in that dirt for days, rotting. Do you think she had the XX chromosome, the mother instincts that y'all talk about? Where, oh my God, I feel bad. I need to report this. No. But go ahead.
I just can't even believe the audacity. Like this bitch, a 28-year-old bitch, Aliyah, A-L-I.
Well, y'all better start believing it. And that's y'all problem. Nobody want to believe a mother would do this shit. These mothers are doing worse than this. These mothers are pimping their daughters out to their fucking boyfriend because they so desperate for a man. And a lot of these mothers, their issue revolves around a man. Okay? These mothers out here, they will have their girls and know the man don't even want them. They want their daughters. Can we talk about Nazir Harris? I hope I said her name right, but y'all know it. Come on now.
Yes, you said it right, Zion Harris.
Zion Harris, yeah. And you think that's just one case? These cases represent so many of them. It's so
And
sickening.
he's a man that should have known you don't fraternize with a child. So parents have
He's
to.
an animal. He is an animal. He's demonic.
Right.
He's demonic.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
guess
A lot
what?
of
This is an outsider. You her
That's
fucking
right.
family. You are there to protect her. You are a mother. You supposed to look after your other girls when it comes to demonic men with the XY
Absolutely.
chromosome. You know these XY chromosomes are more goddamn evil, dangerous, and demonic. You know how they operate. And she knew it. She knew it. These mothers know it. They in cahoots with the XY chromosome to do all this horrible stuff to the younger girls because they're jealous of the younger girls. They are jealous of their daughters. They are jealous of their nieces. They know it. They are working together.
I-Y-A-H Henderson. Henderson, a 28-year-old dirtbag ass bitch from Cleveland, Ohio. A dog ended up running up on the grave site and just would not leave. The owner was walking the dog, and the dog would just not get away from this spot. That's how he ended up finding a suitcase. He found one of them. Opened up the suitcase, and it was a baby's body inside, y'all.
Oh, my God.
This happened last week.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'm so troubled by it.
You know what
because,
gets me though, Gigi? You know what gets me? What gets me is every time a person gets caught doing something like that, they want to say, I got a mental issue. If you got a mental issue, then go tell them, hey, I got a mental issue. I can't take care of these kids. So give them to their other parent. If they got some other parents out here, or if you can't take care of, give them to somebody of your family members that are willing to take them, or let them go up for adoption. But at the end of the day, they don't.
wanted to take them. The father went to
I know that, Gigi, but I'm saying the law is letting them say, oh, they got a mental institution, so a mental issue, so it's okay to do what you. No, it's not okay. Every time somebody get caught doing that, they always want to say, well, they got something wrong with them. No, if they had something wrong with them, they can give up the kids. They could have went to the psychiatrist or the court system, say, I can't take care of them. Why unalive them? That's what I don't understand. You know, why the court system always let people come up and do an insanity plea. There should be no insanity pleas.
That's right. That's right. Now let's get the likes up, y'all. We are doing horrible with the likes. We should have over 100 likes in here. If y'all want this mother to do her time, and I want her to do life, because I don't know what state this in, hit that light if you want her to do life. Press that one if you
It's in
want her
Cleveland,
to do
Ohio.
life.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Ohio. I don't, what do you, yeah, Ohio. Thank you, Tamala. Thank you. Whew. So I'll play a little bit, then we're going to move on.
Bitch, that was the final thought you came to in your head before unaliving your babies and doing this? Like, I mean, I know mental health is real.
They do not see these girls as their kids. It's only for show. When they get mad, they look at them like, I can't stand your ass. You are the reason why I'm in this shit in the first place. You keep on yelling, you begging. What about me? What about MF and me? I can't stand you. If you was never here, they regret these kids. They regret them. They hate them. They hate them. They're not their babies. They only own babies when it comes to photos and birthday fucking parties. To keep a certain image or to go down to the government office and get a fucking welfare check. Other than that, they don't give a damn about these kids. They ain't raising them. Whew. Honey, do y'all want me to talk about this again tomorrow?
I know
Press 7
Yes,
if
I
y'all
do,
want me
but
to talk
this is-
about this again tomorrow.
women
But
and
this
men.
young
people
lady is selfish, Gigi. She is selfish. She wasn't thinking about the kids. But this is my thing. Okay, these two kids are not the only one you have. But you did this to these two. I would like to get in her head and wonder why these two and not all of your children.
Because the other ones were boys, right? Were they other boys or was it more daughters? Tell me this, y'all. Did she have any other girls that she left alive or she just killed all the daughters? Let me know that. Comment that. I think she probably got an issue with the girls.
I think it's more of their fathers that don't want her and that's moving on with their lives.
So the male child, his baby daddy wanted her? Because they not together either.
She had 3 kids. I don't know where the other one, the other one was. I don't know. They never said anything about the other one. I just know
they
about
said
the 2
the third one is
that
a
were in the
boy,
suitcase.
right? I heard the third one's a boy. I'm not for sure, but I heard the third one's a boy. And my conclusion is she have that hatred towards these girls. You come at 8 to 10, you coming up in age. She has a hatred, jealous of them. A lot of these people got a jealous of their own fucking kids.
But it's a lot of it, Gigi. It's not, a lot of this is some of it has something to do with jealousy, but a lot of parents, a lot of women, I'm gonna say, a lot of women get mad when the man don't want them. They feel like I'm gonna keep this child and I'm gonna be able to see him. He gonna do this woo woo, give me money, do this. But then when he don't do this, then this is what you do.
Some do.
No.
But let's not do this, Tamala, because this is 10 and 8. They've been done with her ass. They've been done with her ass. And I can pull it up. A lot of these mothers are jealous of their own daughters.
They are,
They
Gigi,
got it
but
all on TikTok,
with
how
these kids-
their mom hated them because they was jealous of them. They had a hatred
with these
towards them.
kids, but with these kids, with these kids, the fathers, it shows that the fathers wanted their children. The one father stated he's been trying to get his child. Now he stated that he went hard on the
So
news
you
about.
feel like she killed them in spite because the father trying
Yes,
to get the kid.
absolutely.
So therefore I'm going to
Absolutely.
kill the daughter.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And that's what a lot of them do.
Hit this link button if y'all want to come up here and speak on this because we're about to go on Tyrone. So if you guys want to say something about this case, please come up here and hit that link button right now while we own it. We will be talking about this this week. Okay, so come on. We need y'all. Get these likes up. I said 100. We only got 68. Let's get it to 100. Y'all can do better, okay? Because this shit is disgusting. And y'all need to be made aware. This girl has people in her family. Why didn't the people in her family see the fucking signs, Samala?
Gigi, people see the signs, but some people just don't want to get it, and some people just don't want to get involved. It's sad. Just like the neighbor said, she heard all this, but I would have been doing a welfare check. If I hear a kid keep on crying and crying, and then a mama keep on putting up, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna knock on that door. I don't care. I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna investigate. But a lot of people don't do that. That's what the type of world we live in today. It takes when I was growing up, I always heard it takes a village to raise some kids. Okay. So everybody was your mama, even the next door neighbor. If she saw you do something, and she knew your parent, she could get on that phone and call your parent, or she will whoop your tail. Nowadays, parents want to call the law or fight and video it and show it. So a lot of people don't want to get involved with all this. But that's what it is today. It takes a village to raise some children. So everybody back in the day used to give a helping hand. But today people rather not get involved because of how people do.
Ooh.
And it's sad that
Well,
our world
I
has
wish
done
the
like that.
family would have got involved, said something to report her ass.
But
Y'all
I'm going to tell you, if
report
you
your
go
own
watch
family.
women, I'm going to tell you, Gigi, if you go watch women behind bars, you will see there's a lot of women just like this young lady with the same type of crimes or even worse concerning their children. And guess what? They do the same thing. The law wants to say when they go to jail, the law wants to say, oh, they were out of their minds. They mentally retarded. Ain't nothing wrong with them but pure evil. The face of pure evil. I get so tired. Just like when the young man went to South Carolina, okay, and did them people in the church. But he's got a problem. No, he don't have a problem. He had a race problem. That was his own. That was his problem. Evil, pure evil. I'm so tired of the law slapping them on the wrist and acting like it's okay to do so. But you got people that's in prison and jails for checks and credit cards who doing a life sentence almost, or for shoplifting. And these people get to sit back and act like everything. Oh, so then they put them back out on the street a little bit later after they get some mental counseling. And, they just was a role model. No, they play the system every time.
Woo. All right, y'all. So I'm going to turn the wheel. Anybody in the backyard, Tamala?
No. She
All
left,
right.
Miss Watson.
Okay, ain't nobody in the backyard. So let's get to this. So, honey, I got a mole. I was looking in the comment section, and bam, there was a mole. So I want to talk about this mole. Y'all know yesterday I done told y'all about the psychic people. They done hit me up and telling me I need to look at the psychic people and react to the psychic people. I said, why? They said, because they talked to Tyrone. I said, what? They said they talked to Tyrone. So I was like, oh, okay. Shit, I was like, well, why didn't Tyrone talk to his family about this? Why did they decide to go to them? I don't know. Maybe they're a special person. So I didn't question it too much, but I did cover it. In the process of covering it, people were sending me other people information. And you know how y'all do. And I'm going to tell your ass again. If you send me some other content creator shit, I'm going to question that shit. And y'all don't like when I question that shit. Y'all want me to swallow the pill. And when I question the shit and criticize shit because you bring it to my motherfucking front door, you get mad at me. You want to say I'm disrespecting somebody else because I criticize the information that you bringing to my ass. Okay? I'm going to address that shit too. All right? Because I don't got no problem with C. Ray. Shout out to her. But if that's her information, let her information stay her information unless I bring it up. But if you bring it to me off guard, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to question everything that you tell me. Okay? And I have that right. So let's go here. And it ain't no motherfucking hate. It's just keeping that shit G. Keeping it
Yeah.
real. All right. So let's go here. It says here, this is Chrissy. 12 days ago, and people told me, they said you need to start looking in your comments. Because, when we first started getting with this Tyrone, we were, y'all was looking in the comments. Y'all was like, look who said this, look who said that. I wasn't paying attention to motherfucking comments because I really don't pay attention to comments. So the spirit then told me, I said, well, shit, if you listen to all these psychics motherfuckers, you better look at these goddamn comments. Girl, I scrolled 12 days ago. This Chrissy said something and it popped out at me. So I want to take it to you guys and I want to know what y'all thoughts about this was. Now, she said it's the doctor. She said the doctor took and unalived him. That's what she's saying. Okay? Now, this is what she said. I'll read it here. It says, this is not giving them a proper investigation. We've been not had a proper investigation. They said the police is doing something. Then they came out and said the police ain't doing shit. Then they said the police is still doing shit. So what the fuck is it? Is the police ain't doing shit or they doing shit? Y'all so fucking confused. All right? So clearly it ain't proper. So it says because they finished Tyrone off. That's what this lady said. They said they finished Tyrone off. They said brain dead is not a real thing. They killed that man. He could have been saved. And I don't understand why nobody is paying attention to this. It's because they want to blame that girl so bad. Yes, okay, we get it. She set him up, but she is not the reason for his death. He was still alive. All right, so was he still alive? Press 3 if Tyrone was still alive when they transplanted him to the hospital. Did he die under the bridge or did he die at the hospital? Let us know, all right? So they said he was still alive. Those doctors finished him off. They better go see if Tyrone still have his organs, because that will explain why they not going deeper into the investigation. Now, y'all have told the world that they are doing a horrible job with this investigation. They bullshitting around. They don't want to go deep. And now, Chrissy, the mole, says the reason why is possibly you need to check them goddamn organs, okay? So this is in Florida. I don't know what Florida does. I don't know if they care about organs. They say everybody care about organs. Everybody got sleeper cells. So, honey, I just want to tell y'all what y'all think about this. Tamala, you up first. Tamala?
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
gonna say this. I've been doing my work about Tyrone and all this, but I'm gonna say this: it's so much going on because like I'm saying to you now, I went on somebody else's chat and they had some pictures, and they had a picture of Tyrone. Tyrone standing up there with two other dudes, and
What?
then one of them was Tasha's son, and he had cut his dreads off,
Oh,
and so.
God.
Yes, he had a stocking hat. And when she was saying that, and I'm like, that's the same picture I showed you. But everybody was in the chat said it couldn't be. See, that's why I say it's too many lies, too many stories. And when you push buttons, when you're pushing the right type of buttons, don't nobody want you to step on that step. They get to getting offended. They want to pull back from you. But it's so much going on. Like I said,
It's a lot going on.
it's a lot. And that's why the police pull back. Are they investigating? I believe they are investigating. But just because I close a case doesn't mean that the case is actually closed on my end.
Well,
I'm just waiting.
they said C. Ray said it ain't closed. The police just took a damn vacation.
Well, okay, even if they did take a vacation, I don't know that that's C. Ray's business.
Shit,
So
I
at
don't
the
know
end
it
of the day, I'm
either
not
because
so I'm not gonna speak on that.
Hold on. And about that, because what did the family say? Didn't they say the examiner closed the case? Listen to
Gigi,
this. Hold on.
the family
listen to,
said
wait,
a lot
wait,
of
wait.
things.
I'm going to play this real quick. Listen to this. Somebody said something fucking closed.
We received communication yesterday, which was Friday, that the medical examiner has officially closed their report. The investigation on their end is complete.
Did you hear that? Something is fucking the medical examiner. And I could have swore they said Gainesville police as well. I got to look through the whole video. But I saw it in the beginning, honey. Okay? But now they're telling me the Gainesville police is still working. They just took a fucking break to have some fucking donuts. So the investigation, are they still working with a private investigator? Probably not, because the police going to do their job. Child. So that comes from an insider family member, but y'all don't know who this family member is. Now, it's interesting how Natasha and Nat, they always been so forward. You guys, we're going to tell you the truth. We're going to walk you through it. Anything come, we're going to come. And all of a sudden, everything is secret. Okay. You there, Tamala?
Yes, I'm there, Gigi. But like I told you, everybody is a suspect. I don't care who it is. I don't care what crime you done done. I don't care what it is. If you used to be a drug dealer or whatever it is, everybody is a suspect. And it was more going on behind the scene. And people don't want to say. Yes, they do want to point the finger at LULU, but it's it's given. Just like they want to throw Rena under the bus. But is it all them? Is it some other people that y'all that y'all are hiding behind the scene? That's why I said there's gonna be a lot of crying. It's gonna be a lot of tears shed when the truth come out, because people ain't gonna want to believe what they are hearing and seeing. But the police are still working on this. Don't think they ain't. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you that. And as far as that detective is concerned, I'm just gonna say this: they ain't let it go. They just waiting for people to make the wrong move.
Get the
And they're not
likes
gonna
up.
only
Get the likes
let
up.
me tell you something. They're not only gonna get them for this, but they're gonna get them for other stuff too, because they know what's going on behind the messy scene. Okay, that's why I told you at first I started following certain ones in the Davis family. I started following people in the Jennings family. I started following that drove. I was following all of them, but I unfollowed a lot of them. Okay, I only follow like 2 people probably now, probably not even 2, maybe 1, because at the end of the day, it's too many lies and things are not adding up.
Okay, well, let me say something. Okay? They said every day it's a new conspiracy theory. You damn right it is. I agree with you. I'm not denying that shit. I agree. Every day is some bullshit. Every day. Okay? What if the truth never comes out? 99% the truth never fucking comes out. Look it up. In crime cases, most shit ain't gonna come out. You only get a small little fraction. And most criminals get away with murders. It's more criminals living amongst the world than criminals are inside the jail cell. So you are right, Keisha. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna tell you no fairy tale lies. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay? So they says, how do you know this to be true? Let us know. I don't know it to be true. Okay, I already told you, all I do, Mary Alice, is bring awareness and bring it to attention. The mole came to me on my shit and told it and dropped the bomb. And what do? I put it out here and y'all come up and y'all have the conversation. Just like the polo photos, the videos. Y'all was begging for my ass to put polo shit up here, and I did it. And people have their thoughts. Some agree, some didn't. Everything, it's the same. It's the same motherfucking play. I put it up here and I tell you my thoughts. I give it to y'all and see what y'all think. But one thing about me, I'm not pushing shit on people. So don't come over here trying to push shit on us or push a belief down my motherfucking throat. I'm not swallowing it. I'm going to ask questions before I pop that pill. Okay? And if you can't come with the right answers or even the answers to what's in the pill that you want me to swallow, then I'm not doing it. Okay? And don't you gonna stay mad, big mad. Shit. Now let's get the likes up. Come on. I said 200 likes. Let's get the likes up. We gotta hurry. I'm not gonna be here. This is a short live. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got something to say, hit that link. And then a lot of y'all, every time I'm done with this shit, y'all got a lot of shit to say about me in the comments. Say that shit now. Right now. Don't wait. Don't be like a coward and wait. Cause my panel always be up. Always be up. Open. So don't do that. They said Maddie talking about donuts, are they cream filled with jelly, girl? Shit.
Girl,
You never Man, I read the comments, girl. She talking about the cream.
They got you rolling now.
Maddie is crazy as hell.
I just, you know,
Go ahead, Devon, because Maddie got me fucked up, man. Go ahead.
DJ, you got Rob back in it, and bring Rob up. He wanna walk it down.
Okay, Rob about to walk it down. Hey, Rob, we gonna be quiet. Rob
Hey,
got
Cat,
the floor.
Rob is in the building.
Rob
What's up,
is
y'all?
back.
What's up, y'all? So, but I wanted to touch on the comment that girl said,
Mm-hmm.
in in the 90% element, like 90%, I really do believe what she just said. Because when my mom had a stroke, and then had a heart attack, and then she had got into an accident, she went brain dead, and she had to learn how to do everything again.
Mm-hmm.
And when someone is brain dead, 100% they can still live.
Yes.
100% they can still possible. That's why the thing that Lulu said, remember this. Remember when Lulu said she tried to take him to another hospital because
Right.
when people get brain dead, there's a chance that they can still possibly come back.
Bingo! Bingo!
And it could be
So,
some harvesting.
yes. And harvesting is a thing right now
It's
that
a big
takes
deal.
place.
Yes, like Big Papa
Major
was saying.
thing. It's a major thing. And this thing been going on for a long time,
Yes.
especially organs from an African American man. I got chills right now talking about this. Like when you read that, I was like, that's it.
Yeah. That's why they don't want you to dig deeper.
That's
This is bigger. This is
Yes.
bigger than you think.
And that's why there's nothing fucking happening. Because it's from a hierarchy who is overseeing one thing that matters most to these fucking weird fucking people. They don't care about people's life. Only thing they care about is your fucking organs.
Yeah.
And people don't understand how valuable your organs is to motherfuckers who literally kidnap people, extract different chemicals out of your body when you're afraid, that they can inject back into their body so they can stay younger and live longer.
Yes.
All of these, I think it's a xenochrome. I forget what it is, but these weird fucking reptilians are fucking like it's a lot. It's a
Rob, you
lot.
cussing a lot. Don't be
My
like
bad.
me.
Okay. But
Now he's just getting aggravated with them.
I
These people.
just really, and then Tamala, I want to say I'm proud of you. Like I'm so proud of you, and I love everything that you've been doing and how you've been standing, and the shit that you talk about and touch on. But 100%, I believe that it's a domino effect of all things of what happened to Dro.
Yes.
Even in the midst of the things Tamala be touching on, and I'd be like, this girl is great. She's so great because she's the one who is gonna have the argument. She's the one who gonna push you, talk to you, get in your face, and allow you to be so uncomfortable to where you lash out and you expose yourself. And there are so many different things that I feel like failed Tyrone, that he was given everything and anything and trusting to. And he even, I'm gonna say this. I really, like I said before, everybody is a suspect.
Yes, they are.
Because at the end of the day, when I just go back, and sometimes I just, I really like go back to the beginning and start all over. And I take a break from it all just to see it again with a clear mind and a clear eye and a clear perspective. I think the reason why everything is being pushed towards LULU, because something happened or something wasn't agreed upon or something didn't play out how they wanted it to play out.
And my thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you, Rob, when you say that, because I've been like, really behind this. I've been like, taking LULU, and and making me a little stick figure LULU, her brother, and
Right.
little things just so I can make moves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
chess moves with this. But everybody wants you to believe the narrow that LULU is the head. But I still keep
Mm-mm.
going back
She's not.
to what she said when she said it was out of both of our control. So I
Exactly.
think that Lulu didn't want this to go that far. And when she feels like when it happened, she wanted to back away.
Exactly.
But she couldn't back away because the play was already set.
In motion, exactly. And
That's right.
that's why I feel like everyone is gunning for Lulu. If you listen to what
Yes.
everyone is saying, Lulu, 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 Lulu. And I'm like, well, how the fuck is I'm sorry, how is everybody saying Lulu, Lulu, Lulu? But then no one is saying no one else.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. No one said Jason was there. No one said anything about the guy who was supposed to be in the black sedan, but supposed to have left the scene. But all
Come
of a
on,
sudden, he
man.
got pictures of Dro too.
Come
Okay,
on,
so
man.
nobody's saying anything about that. But all these pictures are going circulating and going around. But you don't want to talk about this. You don't want to talk about your son had dreads in his hair and he
Right.
looks like the guy that was behind there. Did they drop him off or did he go to the cabin with them? Did he ride to Gainesville with them?
Hmm.
You don't want to talk about stuff. So when we hit on stuff, then you want to back up. So at the end of the day, that's why I said it's a messy business here, Rob. It's a
Somebody
messy
knows
business. But let
something
me tell you something.
because
Everybody knows.
But let me
yeah,
just say
because
this:
they
the
always
police is
Tyrone
coming, though.
always with a whole bunch of people. He
But
seemed
let
like
me just
he's a
say this, though,
busybody. He
Gigi.
with
The
cousins, he with
police is
this.
coming.
Ain't nobody
I'm
hurt. Ain't
telling you.
nobody see nothing. Come on now.
Let me tell you something, Gigi. The police is coming. I can release the insurance policy to you, but don't think 10 months down the road or a
That's
year
true.
down the road, I can't hit you with that charge.
That's true.
That's what I keep trying to tell people. It's not just because she ain't been
That's true.
arrested or anybody hasn't been arrested, don't mean they ain't going to be
True.
arrested.
But
People are still looking at this. The
yes,
feds are still looking at this. When they walk, when you see them people in the khaki pants, them blue shirts, and them suits, and come on now, and them penny loafer like shoes, you know they coming for you. They don't care if you in the finest 5-star restaurant. They gonna
they're gonna
pick
walk
your
in that
butt.
kitchen, come get you.
Yes, they are. So at the end of the day, that's why I say what I say. This is not over. It's a bigger picture. And I say the same thing. Everybody got something bad to say about Dro mother. That's why I backed up off Dro mother. Because at the end of the day, I'm wondering why y'all keep pressing these two people.
I don't know, but I mean,
But
everybody
y'all keep
still
letting everything else slide, though. You wanted to let Jason slide. Then when I said in the
exactly.
chat, her son looked just like the dude that was behind the SUV
Mm-hmm.
the night that they was on the phone trying to get a hold
Yes,
of
yes.
Jason.
For the give him the Hennessy bottle.
And then on the other channel, when I was at the other lady's channel earlier, she said that the son cut his dreads off and
Yeah,
had on a stocking hat. And she showed the picture, and it looks just like him.
But there's a cousin too that I seen. There's a cousin too who he had a hoodie on, but he wasn't showing his hair. But he had a hoodie on, but he was light skinned like that, and he looks like that. And he came out on Facebook, and he had made a post about Natasha, and was going back and forth about something about Natasha and her kids and the
I didn't
family.
see that. I need to see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to be
I
on
yeah.
saw
Facebook
that. I
more.
saw
You saw
that.
that
I
one?
didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
And
saw that.
like
See,
just looking,
I be up on that too. That's why I
yeah,
said I had let them go. Because I was following a lot of them. But then when I saw how messy it is,
yeah.
I I
It's
went off
really
Dro
messy.
page. That
It's
nigga
really
Dro,
messy.
I went off his
Yeah.
page. I went off all of it. Because at the end of the day, y'all throwing all
Hold on.
these
Let me
narratives out
say
there.
something, God girl. First of all, she gonna say something. Tamala, Tasha on your brain. I hope you don't stroke out because of Auntie. Hell yeah. She is the reason why we're here. What do you mean? She is the reason why everybody is even
You're the
talking
reason why
about Tyrone. So
exactly.
how you just want to cut her ass off the picture? She
Hmm.
is the center of all of it. My God. Something wrong with you. Go
She the one
ahead.
started. She the one that started the go ahead.
Yeah.
The go
They
The
all
ahead.
movement.
big character
So
in
who do you
this.
go to? You
How
go
can
to
you
the
not
head of the
talk about
source
the
who
case
started.
without talking about Natasha? Polo is a big
Right.
character in this. He's a big narrator in this. How do
And
you
then,
not
oh
talk about
my
the Tyrone
God.
case without talking about Polo and the
Yeah.
rest of them? They are big figures in this shit.
And then that right there, that shit that I heard on your page the other day with first of all, I don't believe that in no spectrum of anything. Whoever that person is that he had brought up, it just seems like he was just going with something that he definitely overheard consistently in the identity that he gave, the things that he said. He basically said the same thing that the other couple said, just a little bit different and a little bit less.
Yeah, I think they're going to a acting services agency to get all those actors.
I don't
They're
know.
gonna
It's
This
come
just,
is
up with
what I'm
another
saying.
actor.
but
But this is what
100% the
I'm saying,
Harbison thing, the
DG.
Crisis.
Harbison thing
They
is
call him
true.
a crisis actor.
That is true. But the
But this is
Harbison
what I'm
thing,
saying, DG. And Rob, now follow me here. Okay, when Tyrone was pulled out on the scene, okay, didn't they say the black sedan kept going?
I
Didn't they
don't
say
remember.
they saw the lights of the black sedan? Okay,
I'll have to hit
that
you.
was right. They saw the lights of the black sedan. Okay, but the black sedan was not there when the police pulled up. So how y'all go back and get the black sedan? Man, it make
Hmm.
sense.
Yeah,
Come on now.
I'm
It don't take
following.
a
I'm
Who is
rocket
following.
in
scientist
that
to figure that
red
out.
I'm
goddamn
following.
car? Who is in the red
And
car?
then
Pick a side.
my thing is, okay, with Natasha, somebody, God's girls said, I hate Natasha. Hate is a strong word. I dislike the fact that she came and said all this stuff, but she never was on the scene. She was getting it secondhand. So you should
Secondhand.
have said, I saw it. I didn't see it, but I got it secondhand from a family
Girl,
member, just like
Tamala,
I
let me
said.
be honest with you. God, girl, that's CC.
Girl, I don't care who it is,
That's
CCBC,
CC.
but I'm correcting her. I don't hate anybody
God's
because
girl
hate
is
is a very
CC,
strong word.
girl.
That's her.
Tamala, you think CC all of a sudden just gonna stop looking and checking in? Come on
Hell
now.
no.
Girl. Well,
Good
if
check.
it's CC, she shouldn't be even want to be nobody's friend because at the end of the day, she's flip flopping. And then she wondered why didn't nobody believe her. But she was over there crying. I'm not crying.
Yeah.
I'm not
It just
crying.
when you even look at the whole scale of everything, just like how everything unraveled, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody is to take fault in this. 100% Lulu for sure. Dude, and then it's like even to the point, like even the timing of the whole insurance policy thing to his debt, like even just that alone is another part to talk about because it's like that's suspicious as fuck. And then someone died right after,
Right.
and supposedly she brought him. I mean, the aunt brought him there, right? or went there with him or set it up or something like that. So it's like for me, I just look at everything and that's just, and then the thing that you talked about, Tamala, with the whole I just want what's mine.
Come on. Come on.
Like that. Ugh.
That's why they hate me, because they know they can't bamboozle me with a lie. I tells the truth, and I'm gonna stand on the truth. That's why they don't like me, because you cannot bamboozle me with shit.
But
Ooh.
100% with what the girl said in the comment, I really do 100% believe what she said is 100% accurately true. Because
Yes.
they wouldn't, like, before, like back in the day, like early, like 80s, 90s, like if you was to be left on life support or whatever it is, or if you're in ICU in a coma, chances are they would allow you, or they would support the fact of, like, hoping that this person would turn around after some time. Y'all didn't even give him no time. Y'all just made it seem like as if, like, okay, he's about to die in a couple seconds, so y'all should come up and say y'all last words before we pull a plug. Who said full up and pull a plug? And why y'all didn't even chance the fact of him possibly recovering? Because just because he's brain dead, that don't mean his organs is not working.
Them organs are working when your brain dead.
Thank you.
They
So-
could have did more to save Tyrone. Y'all forgot that's in Gainesville. You think them white doctors really give a damn?
All hospitals does this today.
They could have did more. If he
So
was
what that
President
girl
Trump, they
said,
would have saved him.
what that girl said, I 100% believe, because at the end of the day, when you're brain dead, that's just memory and cognitive function of, like, you remembering or saying things, or even with walking and talking
Why
and
did
certain
they
things of
plug
that.
the plug so early?
That's the thing.
They only waited a day or two and they just snatched that shit off.
And that's the thing.
Usually
Because
people wait weeks
they
and
were told that
months.
he was brain dead. They were
Oh,
told his brain have no activity.
A
Okay.
lot of people have been told they brain dead, but God got his way in everything.
Yes, he do.
facts.
But they didn't
So
100%.
want. They
people
didn't want to
wait.
leave him up there.
People wait. They
So
don't
Yeah.
they don't just snatch
listen,
that shit off within the 2 days.
listen, everything is about this insurance policy. Whoever the
Everything
doctor
is about
is,
money.
whatever,
Period.
everything is about money when it comes down to at the end of the day. Because if this was so much of a thing, why this never happened, and why this had to become so public?
Mm-hmm.
And why I think everyone is screaming Lulu because of what she did. And I feel like, yeah, Lulu 100% still always gonna have fault in this. Everybody have fault in this. But I feel like everyone is attacking one person, and everyone is trying to cover things, to push things to be what it is. So there's never a look at a certain another perspective that is so vigilant now. But it's like,
Well,
shit makes me
listen,
angry.
y'all. I asked y'all a question. We're gonna come back later on the night because I'm doing short. I'm not doing too long. So I asked y'all tonight when we come back. Do you want to talk about Tyrone, the mother that took out her kids, or something new? So hurry up and vote, and hurry up and get these likes out. All right, Rob and Tamala, let's wrap this thing up. Any last comments before I pull the plug on this?
I'm just frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm just flustered. Go ahead, Tamala.
Yeah. My thing is, I'm not gonna go for the. I'm not the type that's been a gopher. I've never been a follower. I always been a leader, and I'm
Right.
gonna continue to be that, because at the end of the day, you just can't shove shit my way and think I'm just gonna cover it up. No.
Right.
Not at all. It's too much going on here. And I know it. And I know they're going to get to the bottom of it. I'm not going to speak bad on Miss Rena, because I feel like people keep putting the narrative on her and Lulu. Yes, he left with Lulu. Yes, something could have happened right there. But it's some other people playing in this pond too. That's
Right.
why I said what I said. When it all comes out and somebody get arrested, let me tell you something. It's going to be some, oh my God. And it's going to be some tears. It's going to be crying, and people ain't going to understand. And they're going to be so confused. And for a very long time, they're going to be confused about what's going to play out. All I can say is stay tuned because they're not done with this. You think the police done with this? No, they're not. And and if there's any money, I'm allegedly saying if there's any money and anybody got paid for anything, they're following the money trail.
Hmm.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Hmm.
Oh, everybody want a piece of the pie.
Yes.
Rob, go ahead.
I'm just, I'll tap back in later, but I was just thankful to come up and I just wanted to share that whole thing about what the girl said with the comment. Like, I really believe what she's saying is 100% accurate. And yeah, everyone gonna look at Lulu and what she did and da 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 da. Okay, cool, that is true. But what that girl said is a fact. No matter what happened prior, you don't die from being brain dead. There are people who have came back from being brain dead and can walk and can talk. May have still a bit of a slur, but they recovered from it.
Just like people recover from a coma.
Yes. So whoever that girl is, what you said, who said that, shout out to her because that
Chrissy.
is a
Shout out to
real
Chrissy the
gem. Shout out to
mole.
Chrissy
Yeah,
because
she's a mole.
that's a real fact.
Yeah, she know an insider, and her brain does not work like the common because she is saying stuff that most of you guys are not even seeing. So she
Right.
is a mole, and she is looking at the doctor, and
Yeah.
something is fishy at that doctor, that whole hospital, all those players at the hospital, the whole hospital situation, all those days, something fishy up in there.
And you know what
And
else this made
this
me
is
think
my
about?
thing
You know
too.
what this made me think about? Hold up, Tamara. You know what this made me think about? Remember the Kanika Jenkins situation?
Oh, that's what I was getting ready to say. How could you be in my mind? And how they did with
Remember
her mother and her mother,
exactly.
right? Her mother got all that money, but then now
Yes.
she's crying out.
Yes.
It was wrong. They killed
Yes.
my baby.
Yes.
Now you spend up your money because
Yes.
and now you want to holler. They made me
And
do it.
and
You should have stayed with that.
her spirit is tormenting the shit out of her because she's
Yes,
losing her
yes,
mind.
absolutely. Because you know them folks killed your daughter,
Mm-hmm.
but you allowed that to happen.
Yep.
And guess what? The same, the same dude that was driving. Let me just tell you how I know the harvesting is real.
Oh, it's
Because
real.
it's a dude that came from Michigan. I don't know if you remember that. It was an article right after Kanika Jenkins. But he also had to go to Rosemont, Illinois to
Yeah.
pick up body parts. They caught
Mhm.
him because he had so many body parts
And it's
in
yep,
this
and look.
vehicle.
Yep.
People, yes,
People
yes.
just
So
don't
that's why I
understand how
said
deep things go and how deep things get.
absolutely, absolutely. That girl didn't go
Harvesting is
down
a
there by that freezer
harvesting
like
is a
that.
harvesting
Come
is
on
a
now, her
real
friends could have
thing.
caught her way before then.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Harvesting
I
is a real
say
thing.
people, yeah, that's why I say people be wanting to believe what they believe. But some people are blind. You got to take them scales off your eyes because God be revealing things to you, but you don't want to believe
I
it
want to see
because
it.
you
Yeah.
think it's so untrue.
Real.
But this is the world you live in today. Big
Mm-hmm.
pharmaceuticals giving medicine out that people don't even need. You could use one pill for one thing,
Exactly.
and they got that one pill, but they don't want to give it to you
Exactly.
because they keep money. It's money in their pocket.
All this is about is
People,
money. Same thing with COVID. When COVID happened.
thank you. I said that the other night. They wanted to kill off people. Everything is meant to kill off us for real.
That
If
is
you
the
really want to
whole
know, it's meant to
that
kill
is
off us.
that is the whole grand scheme plan of what they want. Because they want to expound and expand their race. Just like a lot of people don't even understand the whole thing with the jab, right? So
Yes.
Epstein, everyone who took the jab have his DNA in their body.
And listen, why do you think they after Nancy Guthrie? Come on now. Baby, I'm not a dummy.
There's
I'm
there's
not a
so
dummy.
much, there's so much
Woo!
like beyond
Ask Nancy Grace
surface level.
ask Nancy Grace what I sit there and told her about the whole scenario. Whoop! Come on now.
A lot of things is not surface level. It's so much going on a deeper level that people don't even understand, don't even know. But if you don't, or if you're not privy, like if your frequency is not up and like you're not really like on a different like level of just like seeing what the scheme is of these people and what their whole plan is. Why it's just like, even you look at us, right? We're the only race out of all who's targeted and oppressed out of all, but we're not superior. But then if you look at the narratives, how you use African Americans for everything to push and drive and get certain things, and then you shit on them and you take, like, it's so weird to me. But how people just can't see certain things, but we are so at a fight against each other and just can't come together to like rise. Because if we as a community raise our frequency and rise, their time is up.
Well, if I close it out by saying this, the black community, one of y'all biggest problems, y'all so arrogant and y'all want to shit on each other. Y'all don't have humbleness. You don't
It's
know
so
how to
much jealousy
humble. You
and
want to
envy.
always wear the designers to feel like you're better than the next black person. You want to brag and boast, and you compete constantly with each other. Maybe it's the clear man that got y'all fucked up like that. I don't know. But goddamn, your parents should have told you something. Okay? And then I also feel, stop comparing. You want to compare your family situation to the white family situation. In this situation, fuck all that. Just be happy with what the got you got and keep moving. And another thing, I was watching Trump. It's our fucking president, whether y'all like it or not. And he was talking about sports. They about to lose a lot of money in fucking sports, y'all. College sports.
That's true.
And they gave out a whole bunch of millions of dollars. What, 14 billion? It was a lot of billions of dollars in motherfucking sports. And they was talking about women's sports about to be eliminated. And I was just like, damn, you got a lot of people got a lot of shit going on, but y'all worry about motherfucking sports. But I was like, well, shit, if it wasn't for the blacks, y'all wouldn't have this billion-dollar shit. But the blacks ain't reaping the shit because all I saw with those agents around that thing was white people. All those
But this
white
is what I
men
wanna
and
say.
the black people, they need it for sports. To make their billions. They making big. It's almost like slavery.
That's
like,
facts.
well,
That's
come
all
on,
it is all over again.
let's get the highest bidder to this ninja and have the whole ninja population force their boys to try to be this sports, and majority of them that don't get it, they feel depressed. They feel like they ain't shit because they are all banking on a lottery ticket to get out the hood to play this motherfucking sports that they have no rights on, they have no controls on. And I don't know something about that sport. And they said, sports
I
can
want to say
bring
this.
America together. All
I want to
cultures
say
together.
this,
It's something
Gigi.
about the go ahead.
It's something when you talk about sports. Listen, you saying it yourself. Look what they did to Stephon. Okay, they knew that charge was gonna come up on Stephon, but now they want to release him. Y'all already knew about the charge way before then. Now y'all want to release him because see, you don't want to give him that money. See, they don't. They strip us of everything. But our people are so jealous and envy that they don't care about anything else but competing with each other.
Yes.
It's not me. It's not me versus you. It's me versus me. A better me.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
So at the end of the day, they're not seeing the bigger picture. They're not seeing the bigger picture. Just
Black
like Whitney
don't
Houston didn't
see-
kill
We don't
herself.
see us and each other. We don't see.
Why
that.
you think it's eating that Ray J? Why you think Ray J going through that? Why you think they trying to take Ray J out at this very moment? Because at the end of the day, he know what you did to Whitney Houston.
That's a fact.
He know what you did.
That's a fact.
And he was there and he saw it.
That's a fact.
And he been going down. If you look at it, he been going downhill ever since.
Ever since.
God is trying to tell us all something, but we can't take the blinders off. Some people love to be blind and walk blind.
A lot of people vibrations and frequency is low. A lot of people, they're so tuned into the wrong shit and they got to unplug themselves from this whole grand scheme of things, how they allow ourselves to be manipulated and brainwashed, and it's like
Yes.
you give a kid a toy just to sort of keep them busy so they can stop crying, so they cannot focus on what I'm doing over here. All this shit is about is just manipulation, manipulation, and manipulation. Like ever since forever.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we'll be talking together because I really enjoy hearing y'all talk. Maybe we should do Tyrone and Trump. Let's do that mix. Tyrone and
Oh,
Iran. Let's see
huh.
what y'all got to say about that. But
Well, I
all
got a
right.
lot to say about that.
Yeah.
Got a lot to say about that.
Yeah, we
Right.
need to talk about those conversations because
Hell
it
yeah.
happens real life. We are living
Hell
in it
yeah.
right now. All right. I love you guys. We're out.
I
Thank you,
love y'all
Rob.
too.
Thank you, Tamala.
Love
We're
you
out.
too. Love you guys.